I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. You know, this week I just been on it. So today is no different. I'm telling you, I've just reinvigorated myself. I'm more determined to share the principles of success. I'm more determined to help and guide and teach as many people as I can the things that I've learned. And I mean, man, I've been through it. I have really been through it. I kid you not. You know, I used to say, okay, God, you know, why is all this happening to me? But as I've gotten older, I understand that was the ingredients. I needed the ingredients to be this cake. I needed all those ingredients stirred up. I need all of that different flavors, the stuff that I didn't think tastes so good. All that stuff had to come into the bowl in order for me to get to where I am today. As much as I did not like the taste of the ingredients, little did I know God was making this cake, not me. But what he did was, and you've heard the old saying, God could turn lemons into lemonade. Well, that's what he was doing. Now, at the time, it all had a little funky lemony flavor to it with some other stuff in it too. I didn't care for it, but little did I know that I needed everything that happened to me to happen to me in the exact order that it happened and the exact array of things that happened for me to have the knowledge I have today, the experience, the attitude, so I could turn around and share that information. Okay. Got that out the way? This is what I want to give to you today. I want you to understand something, that discipline determines your destiny, not your desire. Discipline determines your destiny, not your desire. You've heard me say this how many times on the show? Okay, here we go again, Steve. I got it. Faith without works is dead. But let me tell you something. To be a hard worker, you got to be disciplined. That's one of the hardest lessons I'm trying to get through to my sons. You're going to throw yourself down a cliff if you're not a young man or a man that possesses discipline. Because they got something for undisciplined people. They got some street laws for undisciplined people, and they got some federal laws and state laws for undisciplined people. So that's why them signs is outside on the freeway. We're going to let you go fast, but 70 is the limit. 70 fast enough, really. If you're disciplined enough of a person to leave your house at the time you're supposed to leave your house, 70 miles per hour is absolutely enough. But if you're an undisciplined person, if you don't have the wherewithal to leave your house on time, to get ready to go where you want to go, see, the desire is where you want to go. The discipline is how you get there. You understand? You can want to go to see your family in California all you want, but the flight leaves at 1:18. You leave your house at 12:30. They told you you must check in 1 hour before your flight. Now, if you ain't got the discipline to get to the airport to check in 1 hour before your flight, leaving your house 45 minutes before the flight departs, what you think gonna happen? Your desire to go see your family in LA is going to be thwarted because you lack the discipline to prepare yourself and get yourself ready to do the things that you have to do to make your desires come true. I'm telling you, discipline determines your destiny, not your desire. You can write down a list of stuff you want to do all day, but if you don't produce and show the discipline necessary to get there, what you think gonna happen? Huh? Okay, I want to be rich. Okay, I want to make $400,000 a year. Okay, I want to be the best player that there is. Okay, but you don't want practice. See, the cat that's disciplined enough to show up at practice, that's shooting jumpers when everybody gone home, that's the guy that's going to be the best. The guy that's never late for practice, the guy that studied the playbook, that's the guy that's going to make it. Not the guy that's talking crack. It's talking that smack. I'm going to make the Pro Bowl. I'm going to make the All-Star team. I'm going to be All-American. That's just what you're saying. But discipline determines your destiny, not your desire. So now let's talk about this discipline. What is that really, Steve? That's your work ethic. That's your hunger. That's your will. Discipline is how hard you're willing to demonstrate the attributes and the traits to be what you want to be. Did you hear me? It is your willingness to conduct yourself in a manner that is above and beyond what they say is necessary. Now, this is a good example right here. Now, you can want to be in the NFL all you want, but they got this thing called the NFL Combines, where they bring in some of the top players at every position to come in, and they're going to run a 40-yard dash. They're going to do a standing broad jump. They're going to do a standing vertical leap. They're going to do drills, running drills, cutting drills. They can determine if a linebacker got stiff hips by making him backpedal, point him in one direction and throw the football in another direction. How does he turn his body? Now, you can tell everybody at your college you want to play pro football. You can tell everybody at your high school. You can tell them in Pee Wee you want to play pro football. But they got tests for you, though. It's called the Combines. Now, you get out here and you have a bad combine day. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Let me tell you how excuses don't work with people when they trying to win. In the NFL, the fact that you had a bad day at the combine and you don't run your best 40s and you keep telling them you could do better, they don't want to hear that. Because, see, what ain't nobody going to pay you for is to play on Sunday, and that's one of your bad days. We paying you to play on Sundays. But because you keep having these bad days, because you ain't disciplined enough to put in the work to make sure that your maximum can be called upon at any time. Now you at the combine with some slow times that go on your record. You at the combine, you don't jump as high as you did when you was at the gym class. Well, hold up, man. This is show day. Now in the NFL, Sunday is show day. What they can't run the risk of is paying you your money and your bad day happen to be on Sundays after we done cut your check. No. We looking for people who limit them bad days, who got the discipline to work hard, to make an effort for it. You understand what I'm saying to you folks? Please understand this. Discipline determines your destiny, not your desire. You can want it all you want, but if you ain't working, if you ain't grinding, if you ain't hurting, if you ain't sweating real bad, if you always somewhere got to chill, you got to have a cold one, you got to smoke one, you got to do all them things. Can I tell you something? You ain't gonna make it. Discipline determines your destiny, not your desire.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, everybody. We know there are a ton of podcasts out there. Well, we have one we would love for you to check out. It is called the Pen Pals Podcast with Daniel Van Kirk and Rory Scovel. We are both stand-up comedians. We're actors. We're writers. But now, most of all, we are your pen pals.
Every single episode, we get 2 letters that we read from our listeners, our new pen pals. It can be about anything going on in their life. And sometimes we're also joined by guests like Will Ferrell.
I'm going to bring you up in front of the group, and I'm going to punch you as hard as I can in the stomach.
Rose Byrne.
This is West Hollywood. We keep it clean.
Judd Apatow.
If you use like Beats by Dre, is that considered handyman work?
Conan O'Brien.
I'm just showing you that my mind is quick, if not that funny.
And Mandy Moore.
We're all crossing the line together.
Listen to the Pen Pals Podcast on Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network, on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sincerely, your new pen pals, Daniel Van Kirk
and Rory Scovel.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Oh, come on, give yourself that stretch, that moan and yawn, and sit on the edge of the bed, thank the man, and then you got to get up, get out, and get something. It's your boy, Nephew Tommy, holding it down while Uncle Steve is out on vacation, and the beautiful ladies are here. That would be Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, and then that favorite play cousin, Kia, Junior Boy, Spates. We up in here, up in here, up Come on, in man. Here.
Yeah,
We're in here.
Yeah.
Everybody good?
Yeah, man. Everybody good.
How was y'all weekend? Everybody had a good weekend?
Yeah, child. I'm tan from Cabo, Mexico. Can you see? I see you, Carla.
Oh, no.
You see all this glow? I'm sun-kissed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I miss it. I want to go back. I want to go.
You love Cabo.
Yes,
that
I do.
One of your
I
spots.
do. We had a wonderful
We love Cabo. We was thinking, boy. We was down there taking shots in the morning. Don't act like y'all forgot.
Guacamole. That was our food of choice all day, every day.
Guacamole and chips and tequila shots.
Was it that or margaritas?
Same thing.
Pick your poison. No change. Same thing.
All good though. We had fun. We had a great time.
Man, I went to I did Destin, Florida, and also did
we went to Cabo years ago. I'm talking about me just coming back though with the family.
Oh, I know.
Oh, okay.
We know.
I don't want people to think my cheering was drinking tequila, margarita.
No, he meant us, girl. The three amigos.
We went a long time ago. Okay, all right. So you went to Destin. What happened?
Destin,
Come on, Tommy.
and that was a family, little family thing. Destin, and then we went to, and then Jordan had World Series in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and he won. His team won.
Congratulations!
11U,
baby. So they going to the World Series, Tommy?
That was their particular World Series that they went to. Yeah.
Yeah, the AAU. Is it AAU, Tommy?
I don't know the name of the program. I'm sorry. Daddy should know that. His mama know everything. Daddy don't.
But he's in the AAU baseball program, right?
Yeah.
Is that the league?
Pretty much.
AAU?
Pretty much kind of like.
Yeah. And the division is the age is 11U.
Yeah. That's AAU.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's what AAU is?
Yeah, it's competitive and club leagues for kids for various sports, track.
I heard you.
I can't wait till he start playing I can't wait till he start playing at the school.
Yes,
I heard you.
AAU and the WWU and the FYU and the LMU, all of that. Yeah, he played for them.
Yeah.
Nice.
But anyway, he got a ring.
You know them all.
He got a championship ring, he got the World Series ring, so he's...
Congratulations. That's really awesome.
We all proud of my little man.
J-Dub with the win, huh?
J-Dub with a win, man. Yeah. In case you don't know what J-Dub, that's Jordan Wesley Miles. J-Dub.
Your baby boy. Your
Not
baby
the Wesley.
Yeah. And me and his brother, our name is Thomas Wesley Miles. You understand? So we the Dubs.
Got the Dubs. T-Dubs and J-Dubs.
T-Dubs and J-Dubs.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
What'd you say, Junior?
No, I say ain't nothing wrong with that, man. He got the ring, so he won.
Man.
Come on, man.
All right, listen, guys. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew once again as he runs that prank back right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. It is time now to run that prank back with the nephew. Nephew, what you got for us this morning?
Shirley, we're going to hit a little house party, all right? We're going to fall off into a little house party. This right here is house party at Glenda's. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello. Hey, man, y'all need me to bring some ice over there? Yeah, man, we can use some ice over here, though. Who is this? Hey, this is Lawrence, man. I was trying to see if y'all need some ice. What kind of beer should I bring, man? Y'all want some beer? Man, everybody over here pretty much do Budweiser, man. Now, who'd you say this was again? This is Lawrence, man. I ran into your wife at the supermarket, and she was telling me y'all was, getting together, and she told me to, come on through if I had some time. So I ain't want to just come through there without nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't, come through empty-handed, looking disrespectful, man. Yeah, I feel it, man. We pretty much over here just kicking and watching the game, man. You can, some beer, some ice. That'll be good, bro. Okay, cool, man. Well, listen, how many people y'all gonna have? I want to make sure I bring enough stuff. Yeah, but who'd you? I can't really hit, man. Who'd you say this was again, though? My name is Lawrence, man. I went to school with Glenda. Oh, okay. You went to school with Glenda. Okay, Lawrence, huh? Yeah. We went to school together. So I ain't seen her in like 15, 20 years. You know what I mean? Ironically, I just got back to town, 2 weeks ago, and to run into a classmate, I was like, wow. But she invited me out, man. I ain't been nowhere since I got here, so. It's cool just to get out a little bit. So, you say Budweiser and I bring some ice, man. So, yeah, we good. So I'm just going to bring a couple cases. That's cool? Yeah, man, that's cool. But you say, Glenda, y'all went to high school or college? Where'd you meet her at? No. Me and Glenda went to high school together, dog. Oh, y'all went to high school together? Yeah, that's back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Okay. What'd you say? You said your name, Lawrence. Yeah, Lawrence. Yeah, we went to high school together, man. That was, man, Glenda still look good, dog. How long y'all been married? Yeah, we've been married for about 16 years, man. Wow. Okay. Yeah, man. You did good, man. I ahead, I messed it up. You know what I mean? But, you know, it's neither here nor there, man. But it's just ironic that I ran into her, man, so I just appreciated the invite. I saw Glenda, man. Your girl looking good, man. I ain't seen her in a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yo, man, let's back up a minute, man. What you mean you hate you messed that up? What you mean by that?
Well, okay, my bad, dog. I'm thinking you familiar with my name. No, see, Glenda was my high school sweetheart. You know, we dated from 9th grade to the 12th grade, man. We went to prom together.
All right, bro. Look, all right, man. I see. You know what, man? Let me see. I don't know what Glenda, what she meant by telling you you could come through the crib, bro. But you can't come through my house, dog. I mean, I done had mine back in the day, and she might have had hers, bro. But you can't come over my house, dude.
Okay, hold up, man. Now, Glenda then invited me, and I'm coming. I don't know what the hostility is, but I'm coming to the house.
You ain't coming to my house, dog.
Hey, dog, listen to me, man. I'm not finna sit here and go back and forth with you. I done ran into Glenda in the store. Glenda said it was good to see me, come through tonight. I say, cool, and she gave me the number on asking you what else I should get. So I'm calling you saying, hey, man, you want some ice and some beer? I'm going to roll through, man. It's just a party, dog. You insecure? What's up?
No, I ain't no insecure. Listen to me, dog. I'm going to go and get Glenda. All right, and this, because this right here don't make sense to me, dog. What you mean Glenda invited you to the house? And I'm telling you right now, you ain't coming to my house, bro. If you come to my house, you're going to get up.
Hold on. So what you threatening me now, dog? That's what you doing?
Who is you, dog?
I'm her first. That's who I am.
Dog. I would never do that
first. I'm her first. I'm the one she really remember.
What you mean you the one she really remember?
I'm her first, dog.
See, man, look, man, I like I said, you bring your punk over to my house, and it's going to be about 20 waiting on you. All right, all my boys over here, we kicking it. All right, you bring your over here, you won't leave. I promise you that.
I tell you what, man, I'll be over there because Glenda the one invited me, and I'm showing up. And if you start tripping with me, guess what, dog? It's on and popping. One thing I ain't forgot is my first love, and my first love then invited me to the house.
Man, I can't even deal with this right here, bro. I'm going to tell you. You obviously you don't spoke to Glenda. You know where the I live, all right? You show your up. I want you to come on over and you show up. Like I said, you show up and your ain't going home. I promise you that, bro.
It's whatever then, man. It's whatever.
Bro. Hey, bro, look, man. Me and my boys over here, we just waiting on it. All you got to do is make the move, bro. All you got to do is make the move.
I tell you what, man. Let me call Glenda. See, I need to call Glenda. Because, see, Glenda.
Let me get Glenda. Who the are you, dog? Who the are you?
I'm going to tell you one more time, I am Glenda's first.
I don't give a
and it sounds like I might be her last, her everything.
This must be out his mind, CeeLo. Listen, I got this on the phone, bro. Yo, dog.
Hey, let me ask you this here, man. You don't even know where Glenda's spot at, do you?
What the
I know where her spot at.
What the who the are you, dog? What the think this is, bro?
Hey, man,
you bring your over here. I want you to show up at my You call me with this stupid bro. You talking about my girl's spot. You come, but I want to see you at the crib right now, bro. Get your in your whip right now. You drive down to my and I'm going to you up, bro.
You ain't finna do nothing to me.
What?
I said you ain't going to do nothing
to you, huh? I ain't going to do nothing to you. I promise you bring over here, bro. I'm telling you, not going home, dog. You're not going home.
Whatever. I got one more thing I want to say to you. Is you listening?
My girl? What the
I got one more thing I want to say to you, though. Is you listening to me?
I'm not listening to you.
Hey, man, is you listening? Is you listening? Because evidently you ain't. Are you listening to me?
You want to say?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your wife, Glenda.
You see, bro? You're not playing, man. I'm so glad this is a joke, bro. I'm telling you, because
I gotta ask you, man. I gotta ask you one more thing, dog. What is the baddest? I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
All right, thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is Ask the Riddle. That's the Ready to Love officer, Nephew Tommy. And you're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Jill Scott's version of the Star Spangled Banner has made a few people uneasy. Comic View is coming back to BET.
Oh, man.
It will be hosted by our very own, we love him, Mike Epps. Yes.
Mike.
From the Upshaws, right? And DeBrat and her wife shared exciting baby news. This is all coming up, but right now it is time to ask the Ready to Love officer, that is the Riddle and Junior. Here we go. Chantel in Roanoke says, my husband and I take in rescue dogs to help them find good homes. We take donations to keep the dogs fed and taken care of. He gave a puppy to his ex-wife without my knowledge, and she didn't even donate. He said we had so many dogs, he thought I wouldn't notice. Should I go get the dog back?
Nah, let her have that dog.
Let
but
her
you need
live.
to check your husband. He ain't had no business giving the dog away without saying that. Yes, he out of line. What else him and that ex doing? You gotta think. There's more than just a dog between them now. You need to think about that.
Yeah.
What else is he not telling you? You asked her really though. I'm trying to start something. Yes, he doing something. Now he going over there checking on the dog. I promise you it's something jumping off.
Yeah.
That's the really though. That's the
Come
really
on,
though.
Newlywed.
No, that's absolutely right, Tommy. Because who getting free dogs these days? Who getting free dogs? Let's just be honest. As much as dogs cost, who just passing out dogs? You got to be doing something extra to get this dog.
Dogs about 2,000-3,000, ain't they?
Yeah, ain't they?
They're high. Yeah, they're high.
Not rescue dogs. Rescue dogs.
Well, how much rescue dogs going for, Carl? How much is rescue dogs?
That's what she's saying. And make the
donation.
donation. That's what she's trying to say.
Okay. But even a rescue dog, who giving away free rescue dogs?
Oh my God.
Fix it.
Yeah.
Fix it, Jesus
who
and
get-
Junior.
At least $100.
Something.
Put something on it. Put something on it.
So should she go and get the dog back? That's her question.
No.
No, let her have the dog.
Let her have it.
Let her have the dog. But
say it. Go ahead. Say it.
I ain't gonna say it.
But then he's going to be going over there checking on the dog, you said.
Yeah, going over there checking on the dog, doggy style. I'm just trying to tell you.
Okay, moving on to Maxie in Philly. My sister and I share a condo at the Jersey Shore, and our families take turns using it. My 22-year-old son wants to go with his friends for a weekend, and my sister doesn't want him there. Do you think he's too young to be responsible all weekend? 22 now. 22-year-old son.
We finna cut up in 22 at the condo by ourselves. You know how many people we finna have up in this condominium for that whole weekend? Absolutely. You know how many people laying on the floor, in the back room, on the side? Yes, and you're gonna have to get this whole thing remodeled by the time that weekend is over. Oh, they finna cut up. What?
Do it.
I don't think you should let him do it. But he probably gonna sneak and do it. It's gonna happen.
Like he used to do with your uncle when he would go on vacation.
I used to get up in there. Matter of fact, I got the key to the house right now while he on vacation.
You ready to
I done been by there 3 times. I was in Atlanta last week and fell through there for a hot second, just real quick. But you know, that's what I mean, that's what you do when you got, if you got a key to a mansion, you ain't gonna go by there. Just check on things.
It's not mine. And they didn't ask me to.
22.
At 22, I'm going.
At 56, I went by there last week.
Come on now. And we didn't have no condo. We didn't even have that, Tommy. We didn't even have that. If my parents went out of town and I was at college, I went home and threw a party. You gotta have no condo. I left Prairie View, went back home and threw a party.
Oh, they're going to tear that house up. They are going to tear that house up. All right, moving on to Shonda.
It's what you do at 22. But go ahead.
Moving on to Shonda and Homer. Shonda writes, my boyfriend has been pouting ever since my ex-husband moved back in with me. It's only temporary, and I still let my boyfriend come over. He says having my ex in the house is ruining sex with me. Should we have sex elsewhere for now? What?
Well, you want to have sex wherever you can have it. First of all, you want to have sex.
Say that again.
You want to have sex wherever you can have it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Now, I don't know how y'all working this system where how you trying to work this out though? How'd you having sex?
But wait, nobody's saying anything about her ex moving in with her back in.
We to kick him out.
Yeah.
We ain't say nothing about she live in Homer. They ought to all know each other. She in Homer. Everybody in Homer know each other. I promise you. So it's not a secret. But maybe just get y'all another little room in the house. This is where y'all do it at, and then the ex is over there. I'm
designated spaces.
Designated space. This over here is our little whoopee area over here. Okay. Junior boy.
Junior.
I'm just saying, I don't know what dude is doing over there, but your whole goal is to make that ex-husband feel uncomfortable. Okay. So have sex with the door open. That's what you need to do.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, hey, Daryl, I'm going in the back. That's it. Make him uncomfortable. You don't want him to come over there.
Hollering right there, partner. That's some different hollering.
She said it's only temporary. She did say that.
I'm coming in the house taking shoes off at the door. What's happening, Daryl? You know what's about to go down.
Now, you know what's going to make him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If she get the cockadoodling, she's going to be uncomfortable then.
You know that gets me every time.
Start making them animal sounds. You're going to make everybody uncomfortable.
I don't know why that cracks me up so much. All right, last one, guys. Last one. This is from Brielle in Albany. Brielle says, I'm about to get my cosmetology license, and I was promised my own salon suite by a man that I was messing with. He's a friend of my aunt's, and I found out that he's sleeping with my aunt, too. So should I still take his money, or should I leave him alone? Interesting.
Yeah. This ain't got nothing to do with your aunt. You take care of yourself. Yeah. What this got to do with your auntie? Yeah. Get yours, girl.
Yeah.
Ain't he trying to give her a salon, a suite? Yeah. What is he trying to give her?
Yeah,
all right. So, and you can get you some free booth rental. What is you talking about?
Get your suite, girl.
Get your suite.
Who cares?
We're worrying about your auntie. Your auntie getting the same thing you getting. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
Over there. Right. Quit looking at Aunt Barbara.
Right.
Come on now. Quit looking at Aunt Barbara. Only one question on the table. Do you want the salon or not?
That's right. You got your cosmetology license.
Yes. Do you want to be in business or not?
I like
now, quit looking at Aunt Barbara. Aunt Barbara doing Aunt Barbara been doing.
Okay.
Okay.
And she need to get her roots done.
Yeah. Really, Aunt Barbara was looking out for you.
That's your first client right there. That's your first client.
Yeah.
Keep Auntie happy.
Yeah. But yeah, she was a little stung by that. So she wants to know she should take the man's money, not leave him alone. Take his money, get her salon suite.
Let me tell you something. Yes. Do you want to be in business or not? Yes. Do you want to be washing sets or not?
Yes. Love who love you.
Braids, you do it all.
Come on,
extensions,
weaves, all of that.
Do you want to do it or not?
All right, good luck, Brielle. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, everybody. We know there are a ton of podcasts out there. Well, we have one we would love for you to check out. It is called the Pen Pals Podcast with Daniel Van Kirk and Rory Scovel. We are both stand-up comedians. We're actors. We're writers. But now, most of all, we are your pen pals.
Every single episode, we get 2 letters that we read from our listeners, our new pen pals. It can be about anything going on in their life. And sometimes we're also joined by guests like Will Ferrell.
I'm going to bring you up in front of the group, and I'm going to punch you as hard as I can in the stomach.
Rose Byrne.
This is West Hollywood. We keep it clean.
Judd Apatow.
If you use like Beats by Dre, is that considered handyman work?
Conan O'Brien.
I'm just showing you that my mind is quick, if not that funny.
And Mandy Moore.
We're all crossing the line together.
Listen to the Pen Pals Podcast on Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network, on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sincerely, your new pen pals, Daniel Van Kirk
and Rory Scovel.
Are you hungry for the inside scoop on women's soccer? I'm Sam Mewis. And I'm Lynn Williams. And we're professional soccer players, best friends, and the host of Snacks, the only women's soccer podcast hosted by active players that gets into the most recent news, gossip, and fun of the NWSL, the women's national team, and the delightful, delicious, wacky world of snacks. It's a weekly show about women's soccer, our friendship, the foods that we like, the places we get our hair cut, the random things that we come up with in our daily lives. And we get to talk to a bunch of our friends all the time, which is like one of my favorite parts about it. That's also my favorite part too. Each week we have guests like Kelly O'Hara, Megan Rapinoe, Julie Foudy, all giving you an inside look at the NWSL, the road to the World Cup, and women's sports culture. So what are you waiting for? Listen to Snacks on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
In trending entertainment news, singer Jill Scott's version of the Star Spangled Banner made headlines after she performed at last week's Essence Music Festival. Jill's version of the Star Spangled Banner referred to our blackness in America by changing the lyrics to, check this out, guys. Oh, say can you see by the blood in the streets? This place doesn't smile on you, colored child, whose blood built this land with sweat and their hands, but will die in this place and your memory erased. Oh, say, does this truth hold any weight? This is not the land of the free, but the home of the slaves.
Yeah, I saw it.
Wow, she changed that, didn't she? She did that. Yeah, many people. Many people, commended Jill for this version. She wrote this many years ago, but others were angered by her decision to use the anthem to express a critical view of America. Republican Representative Lauren Boebert of Colorado tweeted, quote, "No one should use the national anthem to express their hatred for America. Too many men and women have sacrificed their lives for our great nation to tolerate this. Shameful."
Yeah, that's what she said in her lyrics.
Yeah, no, ma'am. Yeah. Racism is shameful. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Listen. What she's saying.
That's how she feels, you know?
I think that was the best place to sing it. The best place
at Essence.
At the Essence Festival, man.
Yeah.
4th of July.
Express yourself. 4th of July. Hello.
It's supposed to be free.
I bet you we understood it. I bet you we understood what she was saying.
Absolutely. That's why many people commended Jill for doing that. In other Essence news,
Representative Clarence, Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas this past weekend. Did you write him too?
Yeah, you sure did not.
Since we talking about what's going on in there.
Of course not. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
In case you want to write her, it's Republican Representative Lauren Boebert of Colorado. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
In other news on Essence Fest, many Essence Fest attendees that have been going to the event since the 90s took to social media to say that Essence Fest's attempts to marry old and new performances on one stage unsuccessful. Most notably, Janelle Monáe and Megan Thee Stallion faced criticism after they had what was called overly sexual performances. Janelle was on stage flashing her boob. It was covered by a pasty. Then Megan, she does what she does. She was twerking. She was using profanity. It created a clear audience divide. India Arie was vocal about it, saying that we need to do better. So we got twerking and cussing and showing boobs
I don't have no problem with Janelle. I don't have no problem.
You're gonna see him.
Y'all know I hosted Essence for 7 years.
Yeah.
Essence is supposed to be classy. I'm sorry. That's the way I look at it. Every time I was there, I saw class. Now I ain't gonna lie. I took my mama one year. And Janet Jackson drugged somebody across the stage with some whips and chains, and my mama was out. So there is a line you got to draw somewhere.
Well, what did your mother say though? It was
baby, mama can't do this here. Mama gonna go into the casino. Mama can't. I can't. She done drugged this man across this.
She drew the line at Jackson. She gonna go gamble.
Yeah. She gonna sit in front of that quarter machine. Now, mama good right there in front of that.
But Janet had a problem.
I loved what your mom said.
Janet done drugged this man across the stage. Mama out, baby. I can't do it.
Well,
so I think there's a classiness. I think there's a classiness that Essence has always upheld. So maybe, the little, what do you call it? Do you call that ratchetness? What do you call that? I don't know.
Showing the boob and all of that was a bit much, you think?
I think we're prejudging Jonah. Okay, I think we're prejudging her.
I think for Essence, it's a bit much. It is.
Okay. And Junior, why do you say we're judging? Why do you say that?
Let me tell you something. I haven't been to a show and seen a breast in a long time. If she pulls it out and we sitting there, we have to take it.
It don't need to happen at Essence, boy.
Well, she pulled up her top. I saw it. It was covered with a pasty.
Yeah, a pasty on it.
See, it was a pasty on it, so we should just accept this. I'm just saying.
I'm with NDRE.
We need to do better.
We need to do better.
All right, that's what NPR said.
And the music.
It is. They're trying to mix the old and the new. I mean, some people like it, some people don't. Yeah. People like what they like. And this is great news in the comedy world. Kevin Hart's Heartbeat Productions and BET have teamed up to bring Comic View back to television. As you know, it was hugely popular on BET from 1992 to 2008. The all-new Comic View will be hosted by none other than Mike Epps. We love Mike Epps. And filmed on location in Las Vegas in front of a live audience, okay? So far, performances by Tommy Davidson, DC Youngfly, Tony Roberts, Brescia Webb, and T.I. are planned to air. Remember, T.I. has gotten into the stand-up comedy game as well.
Tip.
Man, Comic View, man. We started right there, T. We started on Comic View, man.
Man, I started before that, boy.
I'm just saying that my first television appearance was on Comic View.
Was it?
It was 2001 in New Orleans at the Orpheum Theater. Sure was.
You got to go back, Junior. Full circle. Have a full circle moment for yourself.
Go back on there. Oh man, love it.
Yeah, you should do that for sure.
Yeah.
Comic View was fun, and
it was funny too.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And they had some great hosts back in the day. You know, DL hosted, some more hosted.
Bruce.
I think Bruce. I think DC Curry.
I thought Martin Lawrence.
No, Martin hosted. Martin hosted Def Jam.
Yeah.
He didn't host Comic View.
Yeah, you're right.
Cheryl Underwood hosted. Yeah.
And finally, we got to send our congratulations out to Debrat and her wife, Jessica Dupart, on the birth of their first child together. They have a brand new baby boy. His name is legend Harris Dupart. Debrat gave birth over the weekend. Congratulations to them.
Right now.
Yep.
Congrats.
Congrats, big baby.
All right. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, well, Tommy, you kicked off a new season of Ready to Love in Dallas. We'll talk about it right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Well, Ready to Love is in Dallas now this season. And on Friday night, we got to meet the male and female contestants. And Tommy, you already sent one of the ladies home already. That's what you do on the very first one. I always say, can't you give them...
I know. You got to jump it off.
Though.
If you got to get into it. If you're not being open, if you're not pressing it, baby, somebody got to go.
I know. Happen. I will say for the ladies, I thought you were going to send, what was her name? Tequila? I thought you were going to send her home. The lady in the black body fitting dress. I thought you were going to send her home, but you sent the other lady home.
Y'all just wait a couple more weeks. Tequila got something for y'all. Y'all just hold on. Just wait a couple more weeks. Oh, she got something for you, partner.
Tequila she from South Dallas. She from Oakland.
I don't know what part, but she ain't. She not playing.
Pleasant Grove. Pleasant Grove.
Well, that's why I thought you were going to send her home, but she's good TV though. Yeah.
The most important thing, Shirley, did I look fat? That's all I want to know. Did I look fat?
Well, I'm going to say this. To answer your question. I loved you in the red. Red. Does that answer your question?
Thank you. Yes, I'm good. Thank you. That really didn't answer it, but okay. I could have been fat in the red. I'm just saying.
The color was beautiful. It was vibrant on the screen. One of the men will be sent home on this week's episode. And so, Tommy, tell us a little more about the Dallas crew without giving anything away.
You know what? So I don't know if you realize that we started with 9 men, 9 women. Okay. And we just sent one home. So as we get, give me a couple more weeks, I'm going to throw a curveball and bring in another lady and another man. So I got some curveballs coming.
Okay.
All
right.
Replacing the ones we got rid of.
Yeah. So what I like about it is people start getting acquainted and they think they done figured out who they want and who they like. And then you throw somebody else in and it just messes everything up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Keep you on your toes.
Now, the woman that got sent home, what was her name?
I can't think.
Anyway, I knew they was going to send her home. She was talking to the man. And he told her his father passed, and she said she put her dogs down. I was like,
see right there.
He was so upset by that. He was like, "This is sensitive. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm voting you off immediately.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she gotta go. She talking about, oh yeah, and then she still kept drinking champagne.
Kept drinking through it,
pouring his heart out.
It looks like
no sympathy whatsoever.
No empathy, sympathy, nothing.
Yeah, it looks like this season is going to be fun, though, huh? Like they all
it's gonna
are.
be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lots of twists and turns. Y'all gonna love it. I promise you.
And no, you did not look fat. All right.
Okay.
Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, a tweet from Keke Palmer's boyfriend has Keke and Usher trending big time. Her man was mad.
No, that's right. Keep on here. Keep on. You're gonna let that shit. Keep on here. Okay.
We'll get into it right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Okay, so Keke Palmer posted a video of herself having the time of her life at an Usher concert. In the video, she's seen wearing a sheer dress, see-through, with a black bodysuit underneath. It was the outfit that sparked all kinds of controversy. It spiraled out of control now. Keke's boyfriend and the father of her child, Darius Jackson, took to Twitter, and he shared his thoughts on what Keke had on. He said, it's the outfit, though. You a mom. The post caught fans' attention and sparked lots of comments and backlash toward Darius. He kept on tweeting, following it up with, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks." I should let you say that, Carla. Come on,
I got
Carla.
it for you. Booty cheeks.
Now, I like the way Carla says it. Come on,
Booty cheeks. She out there showing her booty.
Nobody says it like you, Carla. Showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. Well, this only enraged Keke's fans and feminists more. So here's a question, guys. You saw Keke's video with Usher. It was trending. So should Keke's boyfriend have waited until she got home from Vegas to address this?
Absolutely.
What do you think?
Absolutely.
Yes, you up here tweeting family, your thoughts.
Talking about what she got on.
Yeah. Y'all. I don't think I can hold it. I can't hold it. I got to
So
get
you
it out.
would tweet it?
Either take a flight to Vegas and you want the other.
Exactly. But I'm texting Jackie immediately. What the hell you got on?
Yeah.
You lost your damn mind.
Let me
but
tell
you know that saying that your parents used to say, you get something, you show out where you get something. Remember that saying, you show out?
That's for your children. That's for your children.
Yeah. But I think he put it on a public forum because she went public. That's why I think he did it. And yes, he should have waited till she got home.
We just found out your name was Darius. We didn't even know your name. We just found out. Okay, we knew Keke. We just found out your name was Darius because you were just baby daddy a minute ago.
Yes.
We just found out your name was Darius.
Darius got a right to be upset. I'm sorry. Okay. He got a right to be upset.
Yeah, he got a right to be upset. But you the boyfriend. See, you can say this stuff if you a husband. Hey, go ahead, man up. Yeah, go ahead.
But
I have a question.
She just had a kid not too long ago, right?
Wait, go ahead, Carla.
So you're saying, Junior, he could say it because if he's her husband?
Oh, yeah,
He could say that. He could tweet it.
He's a boyfriend. That's like Tommy just said. I wish Jackie would. That's her husband.
Yeah, but he's her father of her child, Junior.
I have a husband, and he cannot tweet out publicly.
Exactly.
But you cannot be out publicly looking like that.
I can be however I want to be.
Okay. And when you run that by Tosh, let's see what Tosh
swear, oh Lord, I would tweet and say, bring your black behind home.
I think the reason he did it publicly is because she was doing it publicly. That's what I think. That's why he did it publicly.
But she was at a public event.
Yeah, so but it's still public, and he was feeling some kind of way, you know?
Okay.
I think because he's the father of her child, he feels husbandly, I guess.
Okay. Yes.
Junior.
Okay. Yes.
Well, it's a difference.
But I think he should have waited till she got home. I really do.
He just had a thought. I know she ain't got that on.
Inside voice, outside voice.
You can't tweet every thought that you have. You cannot do it. You got to bring that back.
And it looked like Keke really enjoyed Usher, did she?
Oh, yes, she did.
That's another thing. See, you rubbing that part in, too. All right. Yo,
now you hate no Usher. What did Usher do? What did he do?
I'm just saying. Y'all finna have Darius tweeting this morning. Keep on. I'm just telling you.
But we got to say this. Keke was looking good, though. We have to say that. She was really looking real good. Yeah, she was. She was. So one more time, Junior, what about Darius?
We just found out your name was Darius. What's that, Tom?
I'm listening, Tom.
Go ahead. If I catch Shirley or Carla dressed like that, I swear I'm finna start tweeting and tell y'all to take y'all behind home.
Let me go change right now.
I wish you would.
So we just found out who he was. Okay, so he has no right to tweet. That's Junior's thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Say nothing.
All right. Coming up next, we got the prank phone call from the nephew for today, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, my wife needs to find something to do. Okay, we'll get into that in just a little bit, find out what that's all about. But right now, it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Well, Shirley, we headed to the church. So you already know when we head to the church, you might as well brace yourself because it's going to be strong now. It's going to be strong. We're going to take a different angle right here. We're going at media ministry. Media ministry. As you know, I've done all of it. I done parking lot ministry. I done the usher bowl. We done called the pastors. This right here is media ministry. All right. All minds clear? All right. We are headed to the media ministry. Cat dog, if you would.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Dre. Andre?
Yeah, this is Andre.
Hey, Dre, you the person that runs the media at the church? You over the sound system and everything and all the screens and all that stuff?
Yeah, I work with the church.
Okay. How long you been at the church, man?
I've probably been at the church for like 5 years now.
About 5 years. Okay. Listen, my name Doug, man, Doug Newsom, and I haven't joined the church yet, but I've been coming because my cousin, my cousin them go there. They've been going there for quite a bit. My cousin, I got one cousin that's in the choir, Latrice. You know who Latrice is, right?
Yeah, I know the Latrice. Doug, you ain't a member of the church yet?
No, I'm not a member of the church yet, but I've been in there. I'm liking the service and everything. So, it's just a matter of time, when I feel like I'm ready to actually join. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm calling you because I got a bit of an issue about something I've been noticing for the last 3 weeks that's been going on in the church. And I wanted to, I had to ask around who was over the media, ministry. That's
What's
you.
What's going on, man?
Okay. So, man, I don't know what's happening. And I ain't gonna lie, I gotta be real with you. It pissed me off. But, for the last 3 weeks, when my cousin get ready to sing, I don't know why when she get up to sing that the mic just go out. You know what I mean? The mic just go completely out when she getting ready to sing. And I'm like, what? This don't make no sense, So.
Doug, man, I ain't been, it's not like I'm timing it. I don't know. I mean, we don't have the best equipment at the church, We just gotta work with what we got. Right. I mean, it's not like I'm sitting there trying to single out your cousin. Sometimes the mics get a glitch, man. But see, that's my problem though. The problem I'm having is the glitch happening every single time my cousin get the mic. That's the problem I'm having. I'm like, okay, so every time Latrice get up there to sing, then, the mic go out. I done came 3 weeks straight. I ain't heard my cousin sing nothing yet. So I'm calling you, bruh, on some real man-to-man stuff, just letting you know, bruh, I'm coming to church again this Sunday. I'm coming. Now, if Latrice might go out again, hey, dog, somebody gonna get their whooped. You gonna bring that energy to church. Say what now? You gonna bring that energy to church? I told you, man, it's just a glitch. Ain't nothing I could do about it. Okay, what I'm saying though, bro, what I'm saying is this right here though, and I'm being as real as I can with you. If Latrice might go out on Sunday, immediately after that service is over with, somebody getting their ass whooped. I don't know why you calling, threatening a member of the church, man. Like I said, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
I try to keep everything running cool. You know, I try to keep it running smooth. I can't tell you when a glitch is going to happen. It's electronics, man. It's old equipment. Now, I'd love for you to be a member of the church with us, but I can't. I mean, why are you calling up here threatening me?
Hey, bro, because I done came up there 3 times. 3 times I done came up there to see my cousin sing. You know, my cousin been singing since we was kids. We all love to hear her sing. We love her voice. You know, we grew up listening to Latrice sing. So what I'm saying, I'm gonna say this here though, and I done said it twice already. I'm coming up there Sunday. If Latrice might go out.
Bro, let me just cut you off real quick. Ain't no way that you're going to come up here and whoop nobody's ass, man. That just ain't going to happen. Like I told you, it's a glitch, but you ain't coming up to the church talking all this shit and then going to whip somebody's ass. That ain't going to happen. Okay, so I see where we at now. So let me just go on direct it this way. So let me say this. From Doug to Andre, from me to you, I'm letting you know right now. Come Sunday, if Latrice might go out, not know somebody, I'm whooping your ass, Dre. I'm whooping your ass if the damn mic go out. Okay. First off, ain't nobody whooping my ass, especially no punk ass dude named Doug, all right? He ain't gonna come to the church and whoop my ass. That gonna happen.
Okay, what make you think you can't get your ass whooped, Andre?
What makes me? You over here threatening somebody over here with the media? You want to come test these hands and come test the hands, man.
You know what? Matter of fact, when y'all next rehearsal, I can just come on over there then.
You come on over there, man. Why don't you come over right now? I'm over at the church right now.
Oh, so you at the church right now?
I'm at the church right now.
Okay, bet.
Okay, right now. If you want to catch this,
no, that's cool.
Parking lot.
That's cool.
But you're gonna need the church after you done get this.
Okay. Hey, Bob. Tell DJ and them we finna go to the church, dog. No. Tell them we finna roll up to this damn church. Okay?
Come on.
Call all up. Dog, you finna get your ass whipped, dog. So you done pushed up on the wrong one now. You done pushed up on the wrong one. So all this little old you talking, cool. You finna have 8 dudes come up there and whoop your ass right now.
So Dougie, you can bring Johnny, you can bring Billy, you can bring whoever the you want, but it ain't gonna happen.
Okay, cool.
And real talk, Doug, you done called me talking all this how you about to come up here and whoop my ass, and now you need like 7, 8 other guys. Back in the day, we used to just handle this one-on-one, and now you want to come up here talking all that you gonna bring every cousin you got in your house. If you want to do this, man, come up here. Let's do a one-on-one.
You scared or something?
Ain't nobody scared, but you talking that you whooping my ass. Now you want to bring up every disciple you know, man. You know what? Bring whoever you want. Just don't bring nobody you want back, because I'll put you all down.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you this here. I'm going to bring Tommy with me. And Tommy going to be the one that's going to act a damn fool with you. I'm telling you that right now.
Who Tommy?
So you don't know Tommy?
Nah, I don't know Tommy.
Okay. Do you know Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show?
Are you kidding me? What are you doing calling this number?
Hey, man, Latrice got me to prank phone call you. Matter of fact, the whole choir is in on this, and they know that I am pranking you, Drake.
Man, now you got me done turning up on the radio. Man, now I got to go ask for forgiveness for all that smack I done talk. Now come Sunday, I'm turning everybody's mic off.
Okay, man, I got to ask you this, Drake. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
You know it's the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And yo, Tommy, if I could turn your mic off, I'd turn that off too.
All right. You turn my cousin mic on. That's what you're going to do. You're going to get this straight. All right. Coming up next for the nephew. First of all, let me say St. Louis, thank y'all for coming out, hanging out with the nephew this past weekend. We did the doggone thing at Club Helium. Yes, we did. And I had some St. Louis barbecue. I don't know Kansas City. I don't know. I don't know now. I'm just telling you, I don't know, man. I'm telling you, it's borderline, baby. Coming up next on the 15th, I will be in Dothan, Alabama. That's right, Dothan, Alabama. And the tickets are on sale right now. And then, of course, on the 22nd of July, that's Saturday, it's the Conclave, baby. Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. We will be in the one and only Tampa, Florida. Did you hear what I said? Tampa, Florida. So the family outing on the Riverwalk, the nephew will be hosting along with the beautiful Deanne King. We will be hosting the family outing. We got step shows. We got music. We got fun. It's all going down. And laying in the cut is Nashville, Tennessee. 27, 28, 29. I think I'm up in there. 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. Tickets on sale right now. That would be Zany's Comedy Club in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm on the run, baby. I'm on the run.
All right, nephew, catch him if you can. All right, coming up next, it is a Strawberry Letter. The subject, my wife needs to find something to do. Okay, we'll get into that. Find out what that's all about right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, everybody. We know there are a ton of podcasts out there. Well, we have one we would love for you to check out. It is called the Pen Pals Podcast with Daniel Van Kirk and Rory Scovel. We are both stand-up comedians. We're actors. We're writers. But now, most of all, we are your pen pals.
Every single episode, we get 2 letters that we read from our listeners, our new pen pals. It can be about anything going on in their life. And sometimes we're also joined by guests like Will Ferrell.
I'm going to bring you up in front of the group, and I'm going to punch you as hard as I can in the stomach.
Rose Byrne.
This is West Hollywood. We keep it clean.
Judd Apatow.
If you use like Beats by Dre, is that considered handyman work?
Conan O'Brien.
I'm just showing you that my mind is quick, if not that funny.
And Mandy Moore.
We're all crossing the line together.
Listen to the Pen Pals Podcast on Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network, on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sincerely, your new pen pals, Daniel Van Kirk
and Rory Scovel.
Are you hungry for the inside scoop on women's soccer? I'm Sam Mewis. And I'm Lynn Williams. And we're professional soccer players, best friends, and the host of Snacks, the only women's soccer podcast hosted by active players that gets into the most recent news, gossip, and fun of the NWSL, the women's national team, and the delightful, delicious, wacky world of snacks. It's a weekly show about women's soccer, our friendship, the foods that we like, the places we get our hair cut, the random things that we come up with in our daily lives. And we get to talk to a bunch of our friends all the time, which is like one of my favorite parts about it. That's also my favorite part too. Each week we have guests like Kelly O'Hara, Megan Rapinoe, Julie Foudy, all giving you an inside look at the NWSL, the road to the World Cup, and women's sports culture. So what are you waiting for? Listen to Snacks on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter, and if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, or more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com by clicking Submit Strawberry Letter, and we will be reading your letter. We could be live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now, and you never know, it could be yours.
Yes, it could. So buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, my wife needs to find something to do. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 29-year-old married man, and when I got married, my wife and I moved to my hometown. I think this is the biggest mistake I've ever made in my life. My mother is young because she had me when she was 15. Because of that, she and my wife, who is 28, are best friends. I've known all my life that my mother smokes weed, but it's clear to me now that she not only smokes weed, she's a pro at it, and she's got my wife smoking all the time. Don't worry, it's legal here, but I still don't think it's what they need to do all the time. Now that my wife has a new job, she works from home 2 days and she goes into the office 3 days. The days she's in the office, there's only the older females working. I just need her to make some friends real quick because I want to go to the gym alone, hang with my partners alone, and just go for a run without waiting for her to get dressed and tie her hair up. It's my fault, and I know moving away from her friends and family would be hard, but she's got an outgoing personality, so I am not sure why is she so clingy now. The final straw was when I wanted to go to the strip club and she wanted to tag along. My cousin's wife wasn't going, and neither were the other wives and girlfriends. She yelled and screamed about being bored and feeling left out. I felt so bad that I skipped the party to stay with her. I hate that she hangs out with my mother, but that's the only person that she can do stuff with. After 3 years of marriage, am I being mean and selfish for not wanting to be with my wife 24/7? What should I do? Okay, you're not being mean and selfish for not wanting to spend 24/7 with your wife. I get that. Everybody needs a break and all of that, but I see some issues here. One, you don't like your wife smoking weed with your mom. You don't like her hanging out with your mom, and you do want her to get her own friends so you can have some space. Like I said, no, you don't have to be with her 24/7, but moving your wife, think about this, moving your wife to a city where she only knows you and your mom, and then expecting her to not want to be around you a lot, that's pretty crazy and unrealistic, I think. You guys have to figure out a way where you can both get what you want. You got to talk to her. You got to introduce her to some people. You know everybody. It's your hometown. Why can't you introduce her? You said she has an outgoing personality. She can make her own friends then. You guys can, designate some date nights for yourselves with some people your own age that don't smoke weed, since you have a problem with that. And, this is your hometown. Again, you moved her there. You said it was the biggest mistake you ever made, so you have to make some necessary adjustments. That way she can get out of the house. If she meets some new friends, go to girls' night, all that stuff. I think you have to be a little more patient and understanding with your wife. And if you don't like her smoking so much weed, let her know that too. And, by the way, this is a postscript. Yes, black women have to tie our hair down when we work out. What you think? We got to preserve our edges. Period. Tommy?
Don't nobody want to stay in this old ass town y'all living in. That's the problem I got right there. Don't nobody want to stay there. It's boring. She bored. Ain't nothing to do. Yes, it was the biggest mistake you've ever made. You need to get your wife back to maybe wherever you all met. She's unhappy. Your wife is miserable right now. So you need to fix it where your wife is. Y'all ain't been married for 3 years. Y'all supposed to be doing a lot of stuff together, hanging out together. And of course, yes, men want to do some things by themselves sometimes. Got that part. But you need to right now focus on your wife and make your wife happy. That's what you need to do. And quit dropping her off at mama house and getting high over there. Every time she come back, she got the munchies when you picking her up. You ought to be tired of that. And don't no man want to take their wife to the strip club with them. What kind of fun is that? It's not. Okay? So I know you want to have your man time, do your thing, but you first right now, you need to make sure your wife is happy. All right? Happy wife, happy life. Get your wife straight. Make sure she good. Now, if it ain't no young people in the town that y'all live in, because it got to be a town. In the town that y'all live in, you need to move. You think about, I don't know if you moved home because mama there. I don't know what this is. But what kind of town is it? Is everybody smoking weed over there? What is it? Just your mama that's just smoking all this weed? Why is your mama smoking all this weed? Why is that? Your mama can roll weed with one hand. I mean, what is this? Because you say she's a professional at this. Your mama just rolling them. Just rolling them. I mean, honestly, take some time and make sure your wife is straight. That's the most important thing. Men got to make sure your wife is straight and your wife is happy. That's the most important thing. And I promise, once she's happy, you happy. Make your wife happy. That's it. That's all from Tommy.
All right. Thank you, nephew. Junior?
That's not how I see this.
My wife needs to find something to do.
Yeah, I don't see it like that, Tommy. I mean, that's a great answer.
Well, come on, newlywed. Come on, newlywed.
No, let me just tell you right now. The problem is, in this whole letter is, you're going to have to start smoking some weed. You're going to have to. Because you're having too many problems. The reason why you see all the problems is because you ain't high. See, I've been around people that's been high. They always slow. When you see somebody high fast, it's going to take her a while to get ready because she high.
She got to wrap those edges up. I'm telling you.
It's your mama and your wife. They going to smoke together. Let me tell you another thing. She's clingy because people that's high are touchy-feely people. They going to be touching. Yeah, they going to be clingy. I know you tired of hearing this, and it sounds slow. Bae.
She high, Junior.
Bae. Why you not listening to me, bae?
Hold that thought, Bae. All right. We're going to have part 2 of our Strawberry Letter responses coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, my wife needs to find something to do. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, we're going to recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, my wife needs to find something to do. 29-year-old married man wrote this letter. His wife is 28. They've been married for 3 years. When they got married, he said it's the biggest mistake of his life. He moved his wife to his hometown. So she has no people to hang out with because she doesn't know anybody. No one her own age. She hangs out with his mom, and who had him when she was 15. So his mom smokes weed all the time. So now the mom smokes weed with the daughter, with his wife, her daughter-in-law, and he doesn't like it. He absolutely does not like this, guys. So the wife wants to hang out all the time, 24/7, he says, with him, with the husband. And, he's tired of it. He wants his own space. He wants to go to the gym by himself. But he has to wait on her to get dressed and tie her hair up. He says she needs to get her some friends. He said the final straw was when she wanted to go to the strip club with him, and he didn't want to do that. None of his other friends' wives or girlfriends wanted to go. So he's wanting to know, is he being mean and selfish for not wanting his wife with him 24/7? And what should he do? So, Junior, you want to finish your answer? You were saying that.
Tell this young man, your mama's 44 years old.
Mm-hmm.
There is no age range for smoking weed. It brings people 60 to 18 together. They don't care. It's weed. Okay? Now, you're going to have to start smoking some weed because you're just not going away. Because you just
legal where he is. Yeah,
it's legal. You got to go down to the dispensary and get you a bag yourself because I'm telling you, they're not finna stop. Now, nobody's high is ever fast. They move slow. Ain't nobody high moving fast. They high. So therefore, young man, you're going to have to just start smoking some weed. Go ahead, Tom.
Bring me that dime bag off the kitchen counter and see
what? Yeah, see, that's what he gonna have to do, Tom.
Okay. All right. You're going too far. All right. It is legal there, but come on, not everywhere. So that's your response to your. That's your
he don't understand them because he's not high. Your mama and your wife is sitting in the living room smoking, and they laughing, and you don't know why they laughing.
You know what that's do?
What's that?
Just let it roll.
That's it, man.
Smoky from Friday.
He's saying she's too clingy, though. He doesn't. He's just
Shirley.
What?
I told you, people that are high are touchy-feely people. They gonna be clingy. I know he's tired of hearing this, babe. What you doing, babe? Babe, look at me.
I love
babe, look at me.
Look at me.
Look at me, babe. Ain't I sexy, huh, babe? Ain't I sexy to you? Ask your mama. Look at your mama. Your mama looks sexy, too. But you don't understand none of this.
Now, Junior, can we take her, while she high, can we take her to Magic City? Is it okay? Can she go to Magic City?
Okay, let me tell you why she wanted to go strip club and threw a fit, because where is most of the weed at? Strip clubs.
Yeah. Weed and wings at the strip club.
I thought it was known for wings.
No, let me tell you nothing.
Well, she gonna get hungry. She gonna get hungry.
Yeah. And the reason why the other wives didn't go, because they don't smoke weed.
Oh. Come on. Well, she says she's feeling bored. She's feeling left out. That's what the wife is saying. She's bored.
His mom is a bad influence, but that's all I say.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Absolutely. But that's her best friend. They're best friends. She has no other friends. So what should she do?
They're not going to stop smoking. I know that.
It's time to move. It's time to move.
Yeah. You got to go back out of town.
They can't move right now.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you right now, he can move, but she's not leaving his mom. No. I'm moving. You go ahead, babe. Babe, you go ahead. You move, babe. Babe, you move. Me and mama be right here.
Me and your mama done planted some seeds in the backyard.
Will you stop?
I'm sorry.
I just think once she gets other friends, I think it's her husband's hometown. He needs to introduce her to some people. He knows everyone there. She only knows him and his mom. And maybe a couple of the people in the office when she goes in a couple of days a week or 3 times a week. So he says she has an outgoing personality. They need to get out this little Mayberry
ass town, sir. They need to get out this Mayberry ass town and find a bigger city.
He did say the biggest mistake he ever made was moving his wife to his hometown.
There you go. Hey.
But he made it seem like it was because his mom lived there and she smoked weed and now they're best friends. And his wife just got a new job. So you want them to move?
I do. And I don't care about her new job. Yeah. I want her to be happy. I think get a transfer. They hired in all the cities across the country. They hired. She can find a job somewhere else. Let's find her to be happy. Let's get out this city, away from your mama with this weed. Let's get away from this.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now though, they smoke all the time. 24 hours a day.
All the time.
That means your mama got that fire. Woo! Your mama got the good stuff.
That ooh-wee.
That ooh-wee. Big worm, big perm. Yeah. Your mama bringing it. Woo!
He did say not only does my mom smoke weed, but she's a pro at it, and she's got my wife smoking all the time. He did say that in the letter. He did. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But why does it take her so long to get dressed? Why? When they're trying to go to the gym?
Because she high.
It take a minute. Sure, she's standing in that mirror looking at herself. Can't remember what she needs to do.
Some leggings and a top and go.
Nah, I can't. Nah.
All right. All right. Well, all right. I guess you're going to have to move or something. All right. Hit us up on Instagram at Steve Harvey FM to comment on today's Strawberry Letter. You can also check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Coming up next is Junior and Sports Talk. Sports Talk is back right after this.
Don't hit us up if you high. Don't do it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. Junior is back. What you got?
Let's go ahead and give her props right now because y'all was on her when she was down. But I want to say Sha'Carri Richardson ran the fastest women's 100-meter time of this week. Okay, she is the come on, Sha'Carri. After everything she's doing, she back training and she's on it. She appeared at the United States Championships in Eugene, Oregon last Thursday and set things off right from the beginning. The record-setting run raised Sha'Carri's chances of joining the World Championships in Budapest next month, and it marks personal best of her career. So go ahead, Sha'Carri Richardson. I am not mad at you. They when you was down, girl, they banned you.
Congratulations.
Budapest gonna be on fire, dog.
She took that wig off.
Yes.
Yeah, it was hot under there.
Yeah, she kept going, Carla. She finished that right, took that wig off and said, "Look at it now."
Yeah,
yes.
I am not mad at you, man. And then, this also came shocking, man. ESPN and many longtime viewers as they cut ties with significant portion of their talent roster, man. The layoffs included 20 on-air personalities, and this is crazy, man, including Jalen Rose, Jeff Van Gundy, Keyshawn Johnson, you know, and this is just crazy. Laid off 20 great people. First of all, Jalen Rose is one of my favorite analysts and personalities on ESPN. Good. I mean, Jeff Van Gundy, man. I love Jeff Van Gundy. But, you know, man, I mean, even Keyshawn Johnson.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's just,
I heard it was some beef between Adam Silver and Jeff Van Gundy. I think
really?
That's somebody else said that too. Something going on between the NBA and him, and I don't know what that had to do with ESPN.
I was right. Yeah,
right.
But it's okay. Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. You know, and people coming after Stephen A. Smith because he survived it. You know, and it's like Stephen A. Man. You know, like I remember seeing Stephen A. He addressed it and he said, you know what? He said, I'm not immune to this. I could be let go. He says I do have the he said I do have the #1 show on ESPN, which is First Take, and he says, but I'm not the highest paid person either. So
really,
no, he's not the highest paid person.
So who's the highest paid person?
I don't know.
Man, you gotta look at somebody who's been there longer than Stephen A. But I'm just saying, like, you know, they let go of a lot of people that we really like looking at. So I don't know if they're making moves to get a younger talent roster in here. But it is concerning that 20 people got laid off at one time.
Well, I hope Jalen get picked
they
up,
said
man.
Disney said they had to cut back.
See? Okay, well then they spoke then.
Blame it on the mouse. Blame it on the mouse. Yeah, that's what I think is less expensive people. Yeah.
You know. So, but right now Stephen A. Smith is good. So you know we enjoy watching Stephen A. Smith on First Take. So there it is, man. It's just crazy.
Yeah. All right, Junior, thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, a lady in Memphis wants to know if she should lie to her son or not. We'll get into that right after this.
I lie to my kids all the time.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, everybody. We know there are a ton of podcasts out there. Well, we have one we would love for you to check out. It is called the Pen Pals Podcast with Daniel Van Kirk and Rory Scovel. We are both stand-up comedians. We're actors, we're writers, but now, most of all, we are your pen pals.
Every single episode, we get 2 letters that we read from our listeners, our new pen pals. It can be about anything going on in their life, and sometimes we're also joined by guests like Will Ferrell.
I'm going to bring you up in front of the group, and I'm going to punch you as hard as I can in the stomach.
Rose Byrne.
This is West Hollywood. We keep it clean.
Judd Apatow.
If you use like Beats by Dre, is that considered handyman work?
Conan O'Brien.
I'm just showing you that my mind is quick, if not that funny.
And Mandy Moore.
We're all crossing the line together.
Listen to the Pen Pals Podcast on Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network, on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sincerely, your new pen pals, Daniel Van Kirk
and Rory Scovel.
Are you hungry for the inside scoop on women's soccer? I'm Sam Ewis. And I'm Lynn Williams. And we're professional soccer players, best friends, and the host of Snacks, the only women's soccer podcast hosted by active players that gets into the most recent news, gossip, and fun of the NWSL, the women's national team, and the delightful, delicious, wacky world of snacks. It's a weekly show about women's soccer, our friendship, the foods that we like, the places we get our hair cut, the random things that we come up with in our daily lives. And we get to talk to a bunch of our friends all the time, which is like one of my favorite parts about it. That's also my favorite part too. Each week we have guests like Kelly O'Hara, Megan Rapinoe, Julie Foudy, all giving you an inside look at the NWSL, the road to the World Cup, and women's sports culture. So what are you waiting for? Listen to Snacks on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Guys, this is from Catrice in Memphis. Catrice says, I'm a mother of a 13-year-old son, and I have a fan page on social media that pays our bills. My ex-husband's 2 sisters don't like me, and they recently found out what I do to supplement my income. They spend a lot of time around my son, and they've dropped hints. He's a smart child, and I know he will figure things out soon. Do I lie to him or tell him the truth about what I do on the side in the privacy of my own room? So that's the question. Should she lie to her son about her, I'm assuming it's an OnlyFans page?
She a OnlyFans. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mama freaky in that back room. Mama getting real freaky back there.
I guess it depends on a lot of things. I don't think she should tell him. I think she should stop.
You know what kind of money they making over there?
That's true. It pays their bills.
That's true, Carly. I mean,
it's paying a lot of bills.
To do. There are other jobs. She can find something else if it's going to be damaged. If her son's not going to be able to handle that, that's heavy.
And I think the sisters are dead wrong for this.
Absolutely.
I think they're dead wrong. You talk to the mom. You don't drop hints in front of a 13-year-old child.
Okay.
That's wrong.
Well, my problem
any
with
way
this,
you look
Shirley,
at that.
My problem with this whole thing is you done wrote us and did not give us the fan page info. Cause we need to see you.
So you'll be the judge of it.
Yeah, because we assuming she's making a lot of money. If we look at you, we know there's not a lot of people in here. We need to see what you look like first.
And then you can walk away from it.
Yeah. It's like, the boy will be all right.
She says it pays their bills. Yeah.
Sooner or later, the boy gonna see you. You know that.
Yeah. Well,
Sooner
now
later,
with the aunts telling him for sure. That's why I say they're wrong. Let the mother handle this situation. You know?
One of his friends gonna see.
Yes, it's hard.
Yeah. Shut your page down.
You don't need that.
Yeah.
Levante, I saw your mama last
Exactly,
night.
Tom.
Woo!
Protect your children.
Yeah. She said he's a smart child. She knows he will figure it out soon.
Yeah.
That's what she says. So no, don't lie to him. Take your page down. And
it's a lot of money we miss him though. I just I mean, you can go in that other room and come out with a few thousand real quick. I'm just trying to tell you, I'm
have everything. Pay
room,
cable
in that
bill
back room back there and pay everything. That boy going to private school because mama go in that back room back there. I'm telling you.
They bully in private schools too. It ain't just limited to public.
They bully.
All right, we have time for one more, guys. This one's from Willeen in Camden, who says, I'm a 62-year-old married woman, and I've been cheating on my husband with a man that I met on a business trip. It was a one-night stand, and I didn't hear from the man for months. Now he's been flying in and out to have sex with me in my hometown. It's getting to the point where I have no desire for my husband. We have been married 30 years, so how do I balance both men? What?
You don't.
What? Another flight?
You need to stop what you're doing, girl.
You don't balance both men.
If this were a man, would you tell him the same thing?
Yes, I would.
Yes, we would.
I would.
Okay, good. Just
get back over there to your wife and stop all this foolishness, all this midlife ignorance you doing. Stop.
At 62?
Yeah.
Over midlife. Stop.
Where you going, Gwendolyn? Where you going, Gwendolyn? Come on now.
This is so
I got bingo. You know I got bingo tonight, Harold. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, that's what we're calling it, bingo.
I love that.
B14.
Okay.
N32.
She leaving here every Tuesday. Come on now. No.
So she says, how does she balance both men? That's her question. She's been married for 30 years.
Yeah.
You're going to get caught, okay? So all this flying in and all this, you're going to get caught.
If you already don't know.
Yes, if you already don't know. Trying to keep up with his lifestyle, okay?
Ooh, you got to take the blood pressure medicine. Come on now, Gwendolyn.
Okay?
Come on now.
Go to the doctor.
Come on now. Ooh, my ankle swole. Come on, Gwendolyn.
Yeah. All right, Willeen. Okay. Thanks, guys. Coming
her
up
name too old for her.
Willeen, she's 62. Yeah. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, former New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio and his wife, Shirlene McCrae, have decided to separate, that's right, after 29 years of marriage. He's 62, she's 68 years old. They married back in 1994, and although their marriage is over, it's done, they say their marriage is over, guess what? They're not planning on divorcing. Instead, they're going to reportedly date other people. This is a crazy part. Listen to this. While they still live together in their Brooklyn, New York townhouse.
Now, that's how you do it. That's
what you do right there.
Now, that's how you divorce right there. Now, that's what I'm talking about. And we're going to get along just fine. That's what I'm talking about.
But you're going to see other people in the townhouse.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, we've been having some folks going in and out of here. Oh, it's going to be, woo!
Gonna be
Ain't
busy.
nobody looking for no new townhome in Brooklyn. It's hard to find all that.
You're not gonna get upset when he brings another man in, when he brings another woman in, and she brings another man in, or whatever.
Why? I got mine. You got yours. Huh?
Okay.
What? No,
let's keep.
Hey man,
and just don't be touching my stuff that's in that refrigerator. That's all I'm saying. And he can't watch my TV. He cannot watch my TV.
So you're saying you can live with your ex?
Not mine.
We 60-something.
No,
in New York, we 60-something. We got a nice brownstone. I'm good.
Yes,
I'm good.
Yeah.
Baby, this is Harold.
Jackie and Larry here.
Yeah. Come on now.
Hey, Larry.
You know Larry was coming?
I don't know if I believe that, guys. All right. All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after. We're going to play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Guys, it is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather be missing your side tooth or be missing your eyebrows? Which one? Side tooth or brows?
Eyebrows. You cut these off. Yeah.
But your face looks funny without eyebrows, Junior. It's like defining your face or framing your face.
Yeah, but
I gotta have my side tooth now.
Yeah, miss that side tooth.
For what? Chewing?
I'm on TV. I'm on TV. You're not going to be looking on TV and see me no side. I'm gonna keep these glasses on. I'm gonna keep these glasses on so you can't see these eyebrows. What?
But we can see them right now, so you would look straight crazy on Reddit.
Yeah, and they're raised.
I'm gonna take them eyebrows out and then draw them on like some of them other
look crazy.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather forgive a person or would you rather seek revenge? We know your answer, Tommy. Yeah, we already know.
I'm coming with revenge.
We already know that about you.
Forgive you for what? You know what you did.
Yeah, I'm with you, Tommy.
You did that.
Revenge. Yeah,
revenge.
Yeah,
we ain't stopping till we get it.
Petty.
Yes.
Petty.
All right. Would you rather fly first class completely nude, just naked in first class, or would you be fully clothed, rather be fully clothed back in coach by the bathroom back there, by the lavatory? No. Which one?
I'm butt naked in
first class.
1A. Butt
Excuse me.
Take that blanket.
Excuse me. Chardonnay,
passing by, getting on. Tommy and the butt.
That's it. What? How y'all doing today?
Eating peanuts.
Good? Yes. Telling you. Excuse me. What time is the Chardonnay coming? Chardonnay?
Let me get this. Yeah, let me get the champagne with that,
please.
Yeah.
What's the movie?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Would you rather make ape sounds when you get aroused, okay? Or would you rather tweet like a bird? I like both of these.
We know you wrote this. Yeah, we know you wrote
this. This is animal sounds. This has to be true.
Oh, you with these sounds.
I promise you I didn't, but I like it though. I like it.
I think I'm going to go with the ape sound. I think I'm going to go with the ape.
Yeah.
Ape. I'm going with the ape.
Ape sound.
You going to know.
Yeah, there you go.
I need you to know I'm aroused. I can't tweet like no bird, so I don't know.
How would that sound though, tweeting like a bird?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But the ape sound though, you gonna know I'm around. Yeah. I'm start walking on my knuckles. That's what I'm start doing. I'm gonna start walking around on my knuckles. I'm gonna look like an ape when I get around.
All right, last one. Would you rather have sex on poison ivy, or would you rather have sex in swamp water?
Got to be the poison ivy.
Swamp water.
No.
Swamp is gators. We gonna get the itching. I'm gonna put that calamine lotion on and we gonna go to work.
There you go with the calamine lotion.
I'm gonna be pink. But we gonna be getting it.
That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up next, it is our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, everybody. We know there are a ton of podcasts out there. Well, we have one we would love for you to check out. It is called the Pen Pals Podcast with Daniel Van Kirk and Rory Scovel. We are both stand-up comedians. We're actors. We're writers. But now, most of all, we are your pen pals.
Every single episode, we get 2 letters that we read from our listeners, our new pen pals. It can be about anything going on in their life. And sometimes we're also joined by guests like Will Ferrell.
I'm going to bring you up in front of the group, and I'm going to punch you as hard as I can in the stomach.
Rose Byrne.
This is West Hollywood. We keep it clean.
Judd Apatow.
If you use like Beats by Dre, is that considered handyman work?
Conan O'Brien.
I'm just showing you that my mind is quick, if not that funny.
And Mandy Moore.
We're all crossing the line together.
Listen to the Pen Pals Podcast on Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network, on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sincerely, your new pen pals, Daniel Van Kirk
and Rory Scovel.
Here we are, our last break of the day on this Monday. And, you can always catch up with the Steve Harvey Morning Show on demand on the free, yes, I said free, iHeartRadio app. It is right there. If you missed anything on today's show, you can catch it, okay? And it's free. What? Free. So Tommy, you're just getting back from your family vacation. How was it? You said you had a great time.
It was good, but my son drains me. He does. It's just too much. I don't understand.
Yeah.
And Carla, you can answer this question.
Yep.
Why is it when these kids, when the summer hits and they're done with school, why they think they supposed to do something every single day? That you're supposed to have something for them to do. And I'm sorry. Just go outside and I'll see you this evening. What do you want?
That's what we used to do when we were kids. Yeah, outside.
I will
go
say
outside.
This.
Come back in, get you some water, go back out again. What do you want?
Use it.
They need more.
Imagination. Yeah.
I say this first to answer your question, Tommy. Educators need a raise. Teachers.
Okay.
Baby,
I take my hat off.
You're at home with your child. Let me tell you something.
Just for a couple of months.
Pay these teachers and educators and principals, administrators, what they want. They deserve everything. They need a raise.
They really do. You're absolutely right. They do.
I just came back from my family vacation too, as well. So.
And Cabo, your favorite.
Yes, we just came back from Cabo in Mexico. But I hear what you're saying, Tommy. They want to be entertained a lot. But my daughter's a little bit older now, so she's working.
Right.
Too.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. So she has a job, so she's working. She's a cheer coach.
The baby's got a job.
Yeah, so she's loving that. But I think sometimes you need a vacation from the vacation. Because it wears you out planning things, excursions and stuff, and keeping them entertained the whole time.
It's also important that the parents go take your own vacation.
Yes.
Without
away
the
from the kids.
Away from the it's important. You got to. You got to be able to spend that quality time with your spouse. Because we can't take
reconnect.
Oh yeah. Even on, I mean, as soon as we wake up, Jordan is right there. What we doing today?
Today,
hey,
yes.
Come on, man.
Yes. I'm trying to recover from the heat from yesterday. Yes.
The only time they understand stuff like that is when they get older and have kids of their own. That's the only time. Otherwise, it's just noise to them what you're talking about as a parent. They don't understand. They have no clue as to what you're talking about. None. And when we were kids, we wanted the same thing, except for outside. We could do a lot outside. Now it's
all I wanted was outside.
Yeah, you could ride your bike, you could roller skate, you could do whatever, play games,
everything.
Yeah, we were outside like it was a job.
Yeah.
You left that morning and you ain't come back on till the streetlights came on.
Till the streetlights came on. But it's different now. You can't do that like you used to.
My son want me to drop him off at somebody's house that's 3 streets over. If you don't get to walking or ride your bike, what are you talking about? Drop you off. We're not firing up the truck to go around there 3 streets. No, you can walk around there.
What about dinner? Like, do you like our families growing up? We had to eat whatever our parents cooked, our mom cooked for dinner. One thing. Now, each child wants something different.
Let me tell you something.
That's a little off subject, but yeah.
No, I did not realize, like, when Sydney was younger, and so when Jackie would pick up Jordan and Sydney, I would be on the phone and she would be telling me, well, I got to stop at Chick-fil-A for Sydney. But then Jordan don't want that. Jordan want Whataburger. I was like, are you serious right now? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? And what is this stop on the way home for food every day?
Every day.
We got home and made a sandwich and that was it until Mama cooked something.
Yes.
That was it.
Yes. That was
No. We'll have the number 3 Chick-fil-A with the Polynesian sauce. I'm like,
that was
my name is Jackie.
Yeah. That was a treat for us when we got to do stuff like that. It was a treat. It wasn't the norm. The norm was to sit at the table for dinner with whatever they cooked. Yeah. A treat would be to go get burgers or something or pizza or whatever.
And what is this about these kids don't do leftovers now?
Thank you.
We had that yesterday. They don't like that.
What did you talking about?
You gonna be hungry. My son asked me on the 5th, what we going on July 5th, what we gonna eat? We eating that same damn barbecue we had yesterday.
Ate on the 4th.
I was on the grill all day. What are you talking about? Barbecue.
All that food that's in there, we eating that.
Rich Carol don't work like that. My mama cooked on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. That was it. Yeah. Friday, Saturday, you on your own. She's not going back in the kitchen.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
What in the world?
Yeah, so are you planning, Tommy, just you and your wife a vacation? Because me and my husband are planning that too now. So
yeah, we planning that, and then that's going. Then I got to when you with your spouse. My wife takes an hour and a half to get dressed, y'all. It just gets on my nerves.
And what's that's not long at all. Excuse you. What is the problem?
The problem is I'm a part of it. Hey, help me get this here on. Tie this up. Pin this in the back. Put this on. By the time we get her in all these clothes on and got her pinned up, my ass is tired. I don't want to go nowhere. And then when we get where we going, she gonna whisper in my ear, you ain't gonna believe this. I got to go to the bathroom.
Yes.
I can't help you get out of that now. No, I just got you in there.
Go ahead, Tommy. Time to go. Take us home.
This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Hope you all enjoyed the ride. In the words of my uncle, talk to God. He would love to hear from you. Until tomorrow. Peace.
Steve Harvey contest, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey everybody, are you ready for a brand new podcast that you had no idea existed? I'm Rory Scovel.
And I'm Daniel Van Kirk, and it's the Pen Pals podcast. Maybe you've had a pen pal before. Well, you have two of them right now. You send us your letters about anything going on in your life. Got a mean grandma? Need a new haircut? Whatever it is, send it to us. And we have guests like Will Ferrell, Andy Samberg, Rose Byrne, Brett Goldstein, and Mandy Moore.
Listen to the Pen Pals podcast on Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Sriram.
And I'm Aarti. We have spent the last 20 years building and working at some of the largest companies in the world. We worked with some remarkable people. Rob McElhenney.
When I see the people of Wrexham, I grew up exactly like them.
Check out the Aarti and Sriram Show. That is AARTHI and SRIRAM Show.
Listen to the Aarti and Sriram Show on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Lies, exploitation, and the American dream turned nightmare. This is Big Sugar, a deep dive into the inner workings of the sugar industry. I'm Celeste Headley, and in a new podcast, I'm investigating a true crime story like no other about the men who risked their lives to cut sugarcane. From iHeartMedia, I'll unravel a decades-long fight to get justice. Listen to Big Sugar on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
These days, more often than not, the success of a company is attributed to its founder. But that's only part of the story. My name is Noah Callahan Bever, and I'm proud to present Idea Generation's All Angles, a Will Packer Media podcast. We'll be talking to all the key players from all your favorite brands, like Loud Records, Ghetto Gastro, and Earn Your Leisure. So join me each week as we dissect the most dynamic companies in culture, because the only way to truly understand success is to look at it from all angles. Listen to Idea Generation's All Angles on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or wherever you get your podcasts.